make sure you're kind of grounded and the feet are completely level. Barefoot is best. So if you've got socks on, take them off. Okay. So hands down by your side. You're going to take an inhale as you reach your hands towards the ceiling. And then on the exhale, you're going to reach to the right side of the room, push the left hip away. Okay. Inhale, engage the obliques as you draw yourself back up to center. And then exhale to reach the opposite side. Okay. Inhale, nice and tall. And exhale, reaching up towards the right, lengthening through that left side. Brace your abdominals as you pull back to center, protect the back, and then exhale, leaning away. Get it going deeper with each movement. Take your time and don't force it for the first couple of moves. We're just warming the body up, okay? Inhale to center and exhale, reaching. Good. Lengthen each time. For 2 more. 1 more. From here, guys, just staying with your arms in the air. What I want you to do is I want you to tuck your pelvis in underneath your ribs. So squeeze the glutes and draw the pelvis underneath your rib cage, okay? So that tilt is coming forward, okay? Keeping that pelvic tilt, squeezing the glutes constantly. We're going to inhale as we reach our arms to ceiling and exhale, coming back down. Not moving the pelvis, it stays where it is. Inhale to reach on up and exhale to come back down. Keeping that pelvis forward. Do not lose it. Inhale. So if you're to lie on your back, you'd be in an imprint position, okay? Inhale to reach and exhale to come down. Reaching up for 3 more. Exhale. 2. Hands are facing towards each other. And 1 more to go, please. Inhale to reach and exhale to come back down, okay? From here, guys, keeping that pelvic tilt, I want you to bring your hands out in line with your shoulders, palms facing each other. And what we're going to do is we're going to draw the shoulder blades away from each other. So push them away as you inhale. And then as you exhale, squeeze them together, keeping the arms straight, okay? Keeping that pelvic tuck, okay? Inhale to reach the arms away. Bring the shoulder blades together, or away from each other, sorry, should I say. And then exhale, squeezing the shoulder blades together, keeping those arms straight. Inhale to reach. Shoulder blades away. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades again, keeping that pelvic tuck, okay? Inhale to reach forward. Exhale to squeeze those shoulder blades. Good. And for 2 more. 1 more. Good. And relax the arms down by your side. From here, guys, just soften the knees a little bit, okay? And I want you to just relax your pelvis, so not holding it in any certain position. Just let it fall wherever naturally it does, okay? So don't overthink it, okay? From there, we're going to bring the arms out laterally, and we're just going to circle the arms, small movements. Again, we're just warming up the body, okay? And again, don't overthink it. Just relax. Again, just being aware of where your shoulders are in space. You can some way bring them down away from the ears, not have them up around here. Please do. A little bit of ab engagement going on as well. Don't forget to keep that braced a little bit to protect you. And then we're going to go forward, please, from the opposite way, whichever way you just went, go the opposite way, please. Good. For those that think they're strong, let me know how your arms feel after the next couple of minutes. Anyone that goes to the gym, you don't need it. Okay, from there, bring the palms towards the ceiling. We're going to bring the hands down towards the thighs and then bring them back up just slightly above shoulder height. Again, my knees are bent slightly and keep them that way, please. Okay, so I'll come sideways so you can see that. Lower and lift. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Good. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Lower down and lift. Good. Lower. This is great mobility for the shoulders. Anyone that may have injuries in that area or slightly weak in that area, this is a really good kind of mobility session for your shoulders and strength session also, without kind of taking on any weight as such. So this is something you would do pre-weight, and then once you get strong enough at this, then you can introduce weight. Palms facing towards me. You're going to go forward and back with your arms, just in line with your shoulders. Squeeze the shoulder blades as you draw those arms back. Breathe in as you come back, exhale, come forward. Again, my knees are bent. You're getting some activation in the quads, a little bit in the glutes. Good. Inhale as you open, exhale to come forward. Good. Good. For 3. Good. Last one. Very good. From there, bring the palms facing up. I want you to bring your fingertips to shoulders and then bring them away. Breathing in and exhaling. Keeping the upper arms where they are. Just moving the upper forearms. Bicep curl. Good. Start to kind of feel a little burning sensation going on in the upper shoulder, deltoid, bicep area. Give me 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more. Lovely. Okay. Keeping those knees a little bit soft. Bend the elbows nice and tight in against the waist. And then we're going to bring the palms facing away. Okay. And just literally bend from the elbows. Keep the elbows where they are and extend. Extend through the triceps. Get them active as well. Again, we're just warming the body up for what's to come. Okay. Well done. Maybe 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Coming up to standing. From here, guys, just standing on the left leg. And I'm going to get you to bring your right leg to 90 degrees. We're going to circle from the hip, so bring the leg out, down, not touching the floor with your foot. So stabilize through that standing leg and bring it back around. Okay, so circling that hip area. Good. And bring your hands wherever you feel works for you. Okay, on the hips or in front of you. Okay, and just again, bracing the abdominal region to try and stabilize you through this movement. Okay, 3 more, 2, and 1 more. Okay, very good. From there, just keep the leg at 90, and we're going to go down, out, and back around. So we're going the opposite way. Try and keep the hips some way level, facing forward, and try not to rotate the body too much. Okay, you want to keep the body facing forward, torso facing forward, and hips facing forward as much as you can. Standing leg really strong. Okay, straight legs, squeezing the glute. Nice bit of grinding going on in the hip. Bit of mobility is very important in this area. Okay, and straighten that leg out, not touching the floor, point the toes, and just literally lower and lift that leg for 10, 9. Take them down with your tippy toes and back up again. Okay, 4. Staying nice and tall. Try not to lean back. 1 more. And we're going to swap over. Okay, so this is just a little bit of hip flexor activation as well. 90 degrees the opposite leg. Out, down, and back around. Good. And well warmed up after cleaning for 2 hours. So, but it's important that you all get a proper warm up. Most of you are probably sitting at a desk all day, okay? Particularly around the hip flexors, that would be tightening up and sitting. Give me 2 more. 1 more. Okay, bring the foot down. And now we're going to go the opposite way. So bring the leg out, up, and back around. Again, bringing awareness to where your pelvis is positioned. Okay. Just going as far as your hip will allow you. Don't force it. And just bring awareness to that standing leg. Make sure the glute is nice and fired up. 1 more, please. Excellent. Okay. Extending that leg straight. Toes as if you're about to do your 1, 2, 3s. I want you to just brace the abdominals. And as I said, don't lean back when you're lifting the leg. Stay nice and tall. And just go as far as the pelvis allows you. So I don't want you to tuck your pelvis. Stays in a nice neutral position. Okay, lower and lift. Straight leg. Quads are contracted. For 2 more. 1 more. And coming back. Okay. Last standing exercise. So I want the feet slightly wider than hip distance. Okay. And you're going to come onto your tippy toes and then come down to a squat position, okay? Try and stay nice and tall and upright, hands in front of your chest just to bring awareness to where your upper body is in place, okay? And we're just going to hold this position, come up a little bit, and then lower down. Staying up on those tippy toes, please. Anyone that suffers with knee issues, only come down a fraction on their tippy toes and then lower and lift from there, okay? Anyone that's strong enough, come down lower and lower and lift. So there's always ways around injury. There's no excuses, okay? Up and down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely stuff, okay? So we're going to hit the mat and bring you a little bit closer so you can see. You're coming down to all fours, please, guys. And I want your knees directly under your hips and your hands directly under your shoulders. Your knees should be hip distance apart, hands shoulder width apart, okay? Relax the feet, relax the pelvis, so don't overthink it. From here, guys, we're just going to do a cat-cow and then we're going to ramp it up a bit, okay? So take an inhale here, and on the exhale, for those that are new, just try and listen to what I'm saying. You're going to tuck your pelvis first, okay? Leading with the pelvis. You're going to draw your pelvic region in underneath you, using your abdominal region. You're going to push through the mat with your hands to get a deeper kind of rounding of the torso, pushing your mid-spine towards the ceiling like an angry cat, shoulder blades away, and your head comes down. We're going to stay for a breath in, and then on the exhale, you're going to bring your bum away, stick your bum away, round the lower back, so soften that lower back, soften your mid-back, and then come up looking straight ahead, okay? Keep those arms, the arms do not bend. Inhale to stay. Exhale, tuck the pelvis, drive your mid-spine towards the ceiling, really use your abs, hands stay pushing into that mat, deeper push, good, and relax the head down. Inhale to stay here, and then exhale, pelvis away, mid-back relaxes, eye line comes up last, okay? So lead with your pelvis each time. Inhale to stay, exhale, tuck in the pelvis. Head stays where it is for now, until that mid-thoracic region starts to round. Relax the head down. Inhale here. Exhale, release the pelvis. Soften the spine, bring the shoulder blades together, keep the arms straight, head comes up. Okay, we're going to work together, so we're going to bring our pelvis and head down at the same time. Inhale to stay. Exhale, head comes down, and your pelvis comes under. Okay, both coming down at the same time. We're going to inhale to release both at the same time. So I'm challenging you here. So just think about what you're doing. Both come up at the same time. Exhale. We're going down to 2 breath pattern. So it's a bit quicker. And inhale to release. Good. We'll go for one more. Exhale. And inhale. Last one. And okay, from there, let's get cracking. So I want a nice neutral pelvis. So for those that are new to the class, normally when you tuck the pelvis, you'll kind of come into an imprint position. We don't want that. We want a nice kind of relaxed lower back, so small little kind of curve in your lower spine. We're going to go for Superman. So you're going to extend the left leg, okay? Bring your toes towards you. And I want it in line with your hip, okay? Before you lift your arm, I just want you to have a little look down and make sure your pelvis is level, that you're not kicking out the opposite hip, okay? Get strong through this stance first. And in 3 seconds, 2 seconds, we're going to release that opposite arm when you're ready, lifting it up, palm facing towards your midline, okay? Holding this position. Good. From here, guys, this is a really good one for those that are swimmers. You're going to drop your right hand down and look to the left side of the room. You're going to inhale, challenge yourself with your balance, bring your arm back up, eye line back down. And rotate your neck, look into the left shoulder, and drop that hand down, and bring that arm up. And go again for 2. Head turns, arm drop, leg stays up, and bring it back. 1 more. And bring it back. Hold for 3, 2, drop the arm, drop the knee, and just shake out the pelvis. Make sure your knees are right under those hips, guys, okay? Okay, and in line with your hips, not too narrow. We're going to go with the opposite side, so extend that other leg. Right leg for me, should be the right leg for you. And then check in with your pelvis, make sure your hips are completely level. Draw that belly button to your spine. And when you're ready, release the opposite arm, palm of the hand facing in. Okay, we're going to look, if it's your left arm that's up, you're going to look to the opposite side, the right side, drop the arm, fingertips touch the floor, and you're looking to the opposite side. Come back up. And looking opposite way, hand comes down and back up for 3 more. And down, looking away, getting some nice rotation in the neck. And rotate. As you are doing this, you're also working the opposite side of your lower back, okay? Rotating and then bringing that hand back. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Bring the knee down. I'm going to get you to tuck your toes, knees directly under your hips again. As I said, tuck the toes, hands directly under your shoulders. Push into the floor, draw the shoulder blades away from each other, draw that belly button to spine, and lift your knees up off the floor. Lower legs are parallel to the mat. Okay? We're going to hold this leg full front for another 15 seconds. Stay up, breathe through it. So my knees are elevated, they're not touching the floor, they're staying parallel to the floor, okay? For 5, 4, 3, 2, gently come down. Lovely. From here, I want you to bring your elbows onto the mat, okay? Keeping the knees slightly behind your hips. Bring your hands into a prayer-like position. You're going to bring your left leg into a 90-degree angle. You're going to lower the knee to the floor, meeting the other knee as in parallel to the other knee, then bring it back up, going past hip. So you're getting a nice little hip extension, squeezing the glute. Open the sole of the foot, so bring the toes down. All right, as if you're flattening something on the ceiling. Okay, keep that foot open. Stretching out the tendons. Lower and lifting, guys. Squeezing the glute. I don't want you going so high where you're arching your lower back. Keep that neutral pelvis. Okay. Do 2 more. Well done. 1 more. Lovely stuff. Come on to your hands, please. Extending your same leg that was in the air, bring it back into a nice long line. Okay. From there, I want you to lift it up hip height. And you're going to come down with your chest towards the floor and come back up into a press-up position. Leg comes up high as you come down and back up. Well done. Breathing as you go down, in and out as you come up. Good. For 5 more. Well done. For 3, 2, and 1. Place the foot down, extend, push into your, I want to put my foot on the mat. Extend, tuck your toes, and I want you to push your heel away, okay? Make sure the other knee is directly under your hips and your hands are directly under your shoulder. Take a breath in, push into the mat, draw the belly button spine, and lift that knee up and lower down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, well done. You should start to feel it in the arms now. Good, 1 more. Well done. And lower that leg down with the other. Bring your toes together, knees apart, and come into shell stretch, please. So reach the arms long, elevate them off the floor like your elbows, keep your hands down, and rest your head down. Come to your heels and stretch. And breathe. Okay, prepare yourself for the other side, okay? So we're going to come down onto the elbows. Okay, bring the knees slightly back, but keep them in line with your hips as you have been doing. Knee to a 90-degree angle, open the sole of the foot, lower the leg just in line with the other knee, and then bring it back, squeezing the glute, going slightly higher than hip height. You just feel a nice contraction in the glute. Last one, bring it down. Okay, from there I want you to come onto your hands, extending that leg nice and long. You can point the toes if you want. And we're going to come down into a press-up position. Bring your chest to the floor, leg comes into the air. Bring it back in line with your hip. Lower. Good. And lower. For 7 more. 5. Well done. For 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Tuck the toes. Nice long line of the leg and push the heel away. Bring the other knee under your hip Hands hip or shoulder width apart, push into the mat, and we're going to go for 10 lifts with that leg. Okay, for 9, 8, 7, 5, well done, halfway, 3, 2, 1. Good stuff. Shelf stretch, please. Toes together, knees apart, sitting onto your heels, and rest your head down. From here, guys, you're going to come onto your back. You need anyone that has kind of extension of the neck, the towel is for that reason. So place it in under your head if you need it. Okay. So if you feel that your neck is opening up too much to the front, place something under your head. Okay. That's just an example. Okay. Okay. From there, guys, I want your hands behind your head, supporting the weight of your head. Interlock your fingers or place one hand on top of the other. Elbows are back. Open up the chest. From here, take a breath in. And on the exhale, slowly come up, draw your belly button to spine, and come into an ab prep position. Okay? Feet your hip distance apart. Bring the weight of your head into your hands. Right leg up to tabletop position. Bring it down. Staying up in this position, please. In the ab prep position, alternating leg. Okay? Bring awareness to your pelvis. Try and keep it as level as possible. And keep that tension in your stomach, drawing the belly button down. Good. Weight of your head into your hands. If that gets too much, if your neck is at you, bring your head down onto the floor and take the pressure off your neck. But keep moving with the leg. In. Good. For 2 more. 1 more. Okay. Staying up and ab prep. Don't drop down. We're going to reach our hands towards the outer part of our knee. And then you're going to bring your head back down and lower down. Breathe in as you lower. Exhale to come up. Reach the outer part of your legs. Go deeper. Pull on the legs. And then come back down behind your head with your hands. Inhale, support the weight of your head. Breathe in and exhale. Come up. Reach the outer part of your leg. Good. Inhale. Hands behind the head. Come down. Exhale. Hands behind. Pull yourself up a little bit deeper. Good. Hands behind the head and slowly come back down. Breathing in. Exhale, come up. Release. Grab the legs. Pull yourself up into a deeper crunch. Hands behind the head. Hold it. And then lower down. For 3 more. And pull. Deeper. Stay. Hands back. Good. Last 2. Breathe in. And pull up. Hands and relax. 1 more. And to pull. Good. Stay here. Release. And to lower down. Very good. We're going to bring our hands down by our sides. From here, guys, we're going to extend our right leg, point the toes, knees are parallel. And we're going to circle the leg, okay? From here, I want a neutral pelvis. So just place the padded part of your hand on your hips and your fingertips down towards your pubic bone. They should be completely level. And what you need to feel here happening is that there's not any shifting going on in the pelvis, that the core is completely supporting you here and keeping your pelvis completely grounded, okay, as you move to those circles. So go smaller with the circles if you feel that the other hip is moving. You need control. For 1 more, please. Hold, we're going the opposite way. Good. Draw that belly button down. Breathing, please. Don't hold your breath. Anyone that's new, I do talk a lot, so sorry. It's just to keep you aware of what's going on. Just 1 more, please. Good. From here, guys, I want you to lower and lift the leg as high as your knee. Okay, no higher. And keeping that neutral pelvis. So if you go too high, your pelvis will tuck. Which means your pubic bone will come forward. I go with that. Keep it level. You feel like a little burning sensation going on in your hip flexor. Try work through it, guys. Breathe. Last 2. Last 1. Bend the leg. Place it down. Feet hip distance apart. We're going to go with the opposite side. So extend. Knees parallel. Okay. And we're going to go for circles. So go smaller with your circles. And again, just feeling into the pelvic region. See what's happening. Okay. Place your hands on your lower pelvis, lower abdominal region. Okay, and circle those. Imagine you've got a pen sticking out of your big toe and you're drawing a circle on the wall from the ceiling. Wherever high your head. Okay, hold opposite way. Keep that belly down and engaged. Okay, trying to push it out. We don't want any doming. Check in with your other hip. Is it moving too much? It is. I want you to go smaller. Okay, hold. Lower and lift that leg for 10. 9. Control. I don't want you going too fast. So I don't want the speed to kind of pull you through. Heading motion. I want you controlled and slow and to make it a little hard. Makes your muscles do the work. Last 2. Last 1. Brilliant. Okay, place that foot down. From here, we're going to take hands by the sides, arms facing down. Take a breath in, and on the exhale, I want you to bring your lower spine onto the mat. So you're bringing your pubic bone higher, you're locking your lower back onto the mat, and you're bringing your rib cage down and activating the abs, okay? You're in an imprint, your lower spine should be meeting the mat. I don't want you losing this throughout the next exercise, okay? You're going to bring one leg to tabletop, and you're going to bring the other leg to meet it. Just still feel your lower back in contact with the mat, okay? Hands behind the head. We're going to take an inhale here, and on the exhale, we're going to come up into ab breath. Okay. We're going to lower down as you breathe in. Breathing is very important. Exhale as you come up. And lower down. Keep breathing. If you're losing your imprint, bring your knees closer to your torso. And move as much as your breath lasts, or as long as your breath lasts, you keep moving through that. Give me one more. Okay, staying up, please, guys. You're going to bring your right foot down to the floor, bring it back up. You're going to bring the left foot down and back. And keep alternating, staying in your ab prep position. Okay? Alternating feet. Very good. Well done. Good. Give me 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. We're going to stay up, guys. Don't lose it. We're going to rotate to the left side with your right armpit. Keep the elbows open. Inhale back to center. And exhale to the opposite side. Inhale back to center. And exhale, rotate. Your head does not rest down fully as you come back to the center. Okay? Really far enough the oblique. We'll go for 2 more. Sorry, 3 more. 2 more now. 1 more. Bring your head down. Bring your knees into your chest. And take a breather. Stretching out your lower back. Just rocking on your spine side to side. Well done. Bring your feet onto the floor. Hip distance apart, please. Okay, and make sure your feet are kind of underneath your knees. Hands down by your sides. Make sure there's nothing under your head for the next movement. Take your tails out if there is one there. Take a breath in, and on the exhale, I want you to push your pelvis up towards the ceiling, keeping your feet fully engaged. The mat, all your toes are down and active, okay? You should have a nice long line from your knees to the chest or your head, really, okay? And what I want you to feel here is that the hips are completely level, all right? Draw that belly button to the spine, squeezing the glutes. If anyone has any back issues, just bring your lower spine and buttocks down towards the floor a little bit more. Take the pressure off your lumbar region, okay? Your lower back, okay? Holding this position, we're going to inhale as we reach our arms to the back of the room. And then exhale, bring them down. Inhale to reach to the back of the room. And exhale to bring them down. Inhale to reach. Exhale. Good. For 3 more. Staying up with your pelvis. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, back. 1 more. And lower the arms down. Bring the hips down slowly, touch your pelvis off the mat, and then come back up for 10 reps, okay? Touching the pelvis first. Don't worry about articulating the spine or bring the spine down. I literally want you to bring your buttocks to the floor and back up. Good. For 5 more. For 4. You might hear Tom crying out. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, bring the pelvis back onto the mat, okay? And if you need to just bring your knees to your chest, do so, please. Very good. Okay, from there, guys, come up to seated position. I want you to bring your hands away from you, okay? And what I want you to do is, I want you to lengthen out your feet. Okay, we did this on Tuesday. So bring the hands back behind you, wherever they may fall, and bring your fingers away from your body. From there, I want you to push into your feet, extend the legs nice and long, and open the chest. Okay, nice shoulder activation here, stretching through the chest area, opening it up. Keep the toes down and engaged. Try not to have the feet up. Push them down. Get deeper through the extension through the hips. Okay, so pushing down, squeezing the glutes. And then bend the knees, take your bum to the floor. And we're going to go for one more push up. Lengthen, bring your head back, looking at the ceiling. If you need to bend your knees a little bit, you can do that, that's fine. But ideally, keep the legs straight. And then bring your bum towards the floor. Staying as you are, bring your fingertips towards your torso or your backside facing. We're going to go for some tricep dips, so keep the elbows facing away and nice and tight. Don't let them come outward. Okay, feet hip distance apart. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, coming up off the floor with your backside. We're going to bend at the elbows, bring your bum towards the floor, and come back lower and lift. For 8 more. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Staying up, please extend fully, come down halfway and hold and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Getting up nice and tall, wrap your arms around your knees, stretch the back of the arms and relax your head down. Okay, from there, you're going to come seated as you are. I want you to bring your feet just in line with your hips. Okay, make sure your toes are down and engaged. And I want you to grab the front of your shins and just pull gently and lengthen through your spine. If you find that you can't do that, that you're still kind of rounded, maybe place a pillow under your backside just to bring you up a little bit higher and take that pressure off your lower back. Okay, so grab a pillow if you need it, give you a bit of time. So we're going to sit up nice and tall and just feel into the floor that your sit bones are meeting the floor, so the bony part of your arch. Okay, to be graphic. Okay, from there you're going to just take a breath in, and on the exhale I want you to round your spine. So round through the stomach, round the spine, and lengthen the arms. Okay, as we exhale, bring your eye line down towards your pelvis. We're going to inhale as we fall against our shins, lengthen through our spine. Breathe in and exhale to round through our spine. So I'm just getting you ready for the next movement, just to show you what way our spine will move. Inhale to come up, sitting up nice and tall. And then exhale, arms lengthen, draw the shoulder blades away. Rounding your spine, bring your eye line down, shoulder blades away. And inhale, sitting up. Into chest. Inhale, one more. We're going to come up to seated as we were. Pull on your shins to lengthen through that spine. We're going to release our arms, hands facing down. You're going to take a breath in, and on the exhale, you're going to round as we just did. So bring your ribs down towards your pelvis, round the stomach, and then release back lightly into extension with your spine. Lengthen as you come back, open that space with your stomach. We have a nice straight abdominal region now. That curve is gone. We're going to reach our left arm back, and then bring it forward. Follow your hand with your eyes. Inhale as you reach back. Exhale to come back with your hand. Inhale to reach, your spine stays where it is. Exhale, come back. Move that arm and follow it with your eyes. and reaching. Good. Reach. Inhale. My breathing can be off sometimes because I talk so much. Good. Breathe in as you reach. Exhale. 3 more. 2. 1 more. Very good. Grab your knees, bring them forward and coming back up to seated position. All right. So again, sitting up nice and tall. I'm going to get you to bring your left foot off the floor. And then when you're ready, bring your right foot. Now you're sitting just behind your sit bones, okay? I want you to grab the backs of your legs to support yourself. And again, draw the shoulder blades back, open the chest, and bring the elbows down, shoulders away from your ears. Just holding this position for a moment and get stable on your backside, okay? And when you're ready, I'm going to get you to release the hands and place them in a kind of a prayer-like position in front of your chest. We're going to rotate towards the left side, back to center, keep the feet up. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. And left. Keep the feet up, back to center. Good. For 2 more, please. Last one. Back to center. Place your feet down and just round over your legs and hold yourself. Okay. And there, guys, we're going to come onto our left side. All right. Coming onto your elbow, and I want your knees bent, okay, and feet behind you. So open the soles of the feet towards the back of the room, elbow directly under your shoulder. And when you're ready, 3, 2, 1, come into a side plank position, okay? Make sure that your knees are in line with your hips, elbows directly under your shoulder, and release your top hand towards the ceiling. We're going to lift and lower that top leg for 10 reps. Hope you're okay, guys. 2 more. 1 more. I want you to bring the leg back up, hold, and just hold that leg in that position, please. For 3, 2, lower the leg down and keep your hand on your hip, and we're going to lower the waist down towards the floor and then bring it back up for 10. 9. So just lead with that hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down, extend the leg, and lower the body down towards the floor. Nice long line from your toes to your head, okay? Going to lower and lift that top leg for 10 reps, okay? Relax your head fully. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here, circles forward for 10, 9, 8. I want nice control, please, with the pelvis. So again, like we did with the circles the other time, there shouldn't be any kind of movement around the pelvis, just coming from the hip. Okay, so nice strong core. 1, hold and back. The opposite way to the way you just did, whatever that might be. Keep going, please, don't give up. I'm going to check you on the next one. Well done. 2 and 1. Hold it there, pulsing for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the legs. Slowly come back up, and we're going to go the opposite side when you're ready. So placing that elbow directly under your shoulder, bend the knees and bring them slightly back, okay, in line with your hips. Supporting yourself with the opposite hand. 3, 2, 1, come up. Make sure that elbow directly under the shoulder. Have a little look down, knees are pretty much in line with your hip. We're going to lift that leg and arm, and we're going to lower and lift that leg for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. The last 2, the last 1, Good. Now hold it up there. I'm coming over to check on you, please. Hold it up. Well done. 2, 1. Place the knee down and put your hand on your hip. Just check in with your legs there. Rachel, bring your knees slightly back. Lower and lift the hip down towards the floor and back up. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come down onto your mat, fully extend the legs. Lovely stuff. And we're going to lower and lift that top leg when you're ready. Rest the head fully down. Good. Lower lifting, please. And 3 more.